Evillecon 2017, woo! Unlike last year, this video is actually completely unscripted, but hey, I got 3 more videos worth of talking experience on my channel. That's gotta count for something, right? Actually, no, this is just gonna be as awkward. No, scratch that too. It's gonna be more awkward than last year's. Anyway, first I picked up my friend Matt. Fairly certain I introduced him in the last video, so I'll just keep using his name. Got our badges, went to the meetup on the first day for Pokemon challenges. I personally didn't get to challenge anybody because I was completely unprepared, like the loser I am, and didn't have my team completely ready. He did, though, so we got to challenge some people. I don't remember how many people he beat, though. Well, we'll say it was at least 1. I remember him winning 1. Afterwards, we went to the opening ceremonies. It was actually my first time going to the opening ceremonies, even though I've been there. This is my 3rd year, actually. It was a bit cheesy, but I'd like to think that's part of the charm. After the opening ceremonies, we walked out, and the first thing I hear is, Rayquaza hat! And I'm like, what? Who said that? So I turn to my left, and then there's this person that I haven't seen in 2 years, and I'm like, oh, hey, aren't you so-and-so? And yeah, that's basically the conversation. It was super awkward. We were like, yeah, what do we say? So I just decided to cut it short after, like, it seemed like forever, but it was probably 1 minute in real time. I just decided to cut it short and be like, yeah, I'm gonna go before this gets even more awkward. As if it could get even more awkward. And she was like, yeah, that's probably a good idea. So Matt and I just walked around for a bit. Then we were like, yeah, there's nothing today we feel like doing, and we can't find any gym leaders. Which, actually, I should probably explain that before I go on. The Pokemon challenge this year was slightly different. Instead of having it all held on one day, it was actually spread across all 3 days. You just had to beat 8 gym leaders. There were 10 total. Supposedly some of them quit, so there was only 10. And more on that later. Let's see, where was I? Oh, right. We ended up visiting the video game room, which was filled with a lot of fighting games. Let's see, there was Smash, there was Pokken Tournament, there was Street Fighter. There's some game, I don't know what the name of it is, but it's anime characters just fighting each other. There was the Vocaloid game for PS4. There's a lot of arcade games. There was other music game besides Guitar Hero. Man, I am awful at this. Anyway, did I say Mario Kart? I don't know if I said Mario Kart. If I did, oh well. Let's see. Matt and I just sat down with a little girl that we met up at the Pokemon Gym meetup, played Smash with her, had some fun. Then we ended up getting a group of, I think, 6 people all smashing it out together. That was fun. It was just jump in, get hit back until somebody died. I mean, that's what Smash is. Come on, with 6 people, just can't take it seriously with 6 people. So we ended up getting stuck in there for, I think it was 6 hours. Yeah, it didn't feel that long, but hey. That's what happens. After that, we left, took a lunch break, about 2 minutes away at the McDonald's, whatever, went back. Then I finally got to challenge my first 2 gym leaders. I think I won 1, I lost 1. Then that was about it. We met up with another person from last year. I don't know if I introduced him yet. His name's Josiah. He showed us where the LARP was this year. It was actually... Okay, on the map, it just shows elevator and then an arrow pointing out. We thought it meant we had to take the elevators, but that just didn't make sense because that led to all the rooms people were actually staying in. Nah, you just walk past elevators and outside. Yeah, so we signed up for that for tomorrow. Speaking of tomorrow, day 2, I woke up, I looked at the time, I was like, gosh darn it, I'm an idiot. Because Fazbear's Entertainment, which I personally got invited to and promised to go, was already over. And I'm like, come on, me. Can I just wake up before 10 o'clock for once again? Gosh darn my college schedule. Anyway, I picked up Matt like before. Went to the Poke Party because I could at least make it to that one. And like last year, some of the games were the same, with a few added extras like Limbo. I wish I asked someone to record this one as well because of all the dumb things I did. Crab walk under, raise the roof, high five the bar, things like that. I managed to place 3rd 4th, something like that, I don't remember. But that's not what's important. What's important is the obstacle course, the thing that I always enter. And first year I was it the first year? Yeah, first year I won. Second year, wow, I am losing track of time. What is wrong with me? Second year, I don't remember what I placed. Didn't matter. And now this year, since it might be lats? Wow, this is... I need an awkwardness scale. This is definitely above Evillecon 2016's. Anyway, this could have been Matt's final year, so I decided to have a bit of fun with this. Thankfully, I did get someone to record this one, and I'll probably be showing the video about right now.
They are at the starting point. Are you ready? Pokemon trainer. Trainer, are you ready? Alright. Alright, go! Oh god. That's a very tired request. Oh, and he takes out the final code. I think you have a problem. I'm not entirely sure that this is working smarter, not harder.
Miss.
What gender even am I? No.
Oh my god.
You don't have enough bed.
Request is a broken heart.
Come on, D. I know you can't fly, but D at least.
He seems to get stuck in the big tunnel. Oh, it loses his head and then right.
Are you bribing us?
Dropped his wallet on us. But through the flame wheel, he has a little flare and fails out on the final pose.
Yeah, that's mine.
Do what? Alright. Judges, how do you judge? Team Instinct, 3. Show me some spark, 3. Meow, 1.5. I believe next time you need to make sure you use a full complement of energy drinks on your Rayquaza before running through the ability course. But that is really my suggestion.
Anyway, now that that bit of cringe was over, I believe the scores I got were, what were they? If they weren't mentioned in the video, because I don't remember, they were something like 2, 1.5, and 3, which I don't blame them. If they had actually got us the win, I would have absolutely turned down the prize, because that would have just been dumb. After that was the Togepi egg run, which, same thing as a regular egg run. You have a spoon, you have an egg, just don't let the egg hit the ground. Well, I decided to play things a little bit differently this year. Last year I ate the egg. This year, I had Matt stand on the other side, and I just tossed it to him, which, that's still not allowed. I don't see what the problem is. The Togepi got to the other side safely, even if Matt did end up cracking it open. But hey, that's him, not me. I got it over safely. No, and before I forget to mention, that little girl that we met over at the meetup, I promised to give her a Larvesta, and she really wanted a Rayquaza. And man, I gave her the Larvesta, and then I actually gave her a Rayquaza, which really killed me on the inside, as you can probably imagine. It just wasn't any Rayquaza, it was a 6 Rayquaza. So I had a full team of them that I wanted to show off, but now, oh well. It was for the good of charity. Anyway, after Poke Party was over, we looked around again. After we looked around again, because nothing exciting happened then, we sat down, and one of the gym leaders, specifically the poison type one, came up to me and was like, "Hey, you wouldn't happen to know about a nickname running around about you, right?" And I'm like, "What? No, I didn't realize." So apparently, because I've been wearing the same Rayquaza hat for all 3 years I've been to Evillecon, everyone just now knows me as the Rayquaza Kid, which I'm fine with that. Sure, I'll be the Rayquaza Kid from now on. And a little bit afterwards, I challenged a different gym leader. Then a little bit after that, because nothing exciting happened, Autumn White, the organizer for the Pokemon Challenge, actually just walks up to me and is like, "Hey, you want to be a gym leader?" I just look at him like, "Of course, why wouldn't I?" So I just got promoted to Psychic type gym leader right on the spot. From Challenger to gym leader, woo. I know I said I had a Psychic type team whenever I accepted the job, but it was really, really bad. But that's okay, because my little mascot was Malamar, and Malamar's part dark type, so I just used my dark type team, which was kind of unfair, considering most people taking the challenge didn't know doubles, and gym leaders got to choose if they wanted 6v6 singles, 3v3 singles, 4v4 doubles, or 6v6 doubles. Yeah, I chose 4v4 doubles. I was mean. So once we got to the meetup, I got, I think, challenged 5 times. Technically, no one beat me, but one person should have beat me, I'll admit that, but got sleep talk rest twice in a row. The second person that quote-unquote beat me, I'm fairly certain I could have outstalled him and beat him, but I decided to give him the gym card anyway, just why not. After our time in that room was over, we all the gym leaders went to the table, not just any table, the table, and just sat around waiting for other challengers to pass. Let's see, Matt got to rematch me, and he did beat me the second time because of a miss switch on my part. I don't know how well it would have went if I didn't make that misplay, but oh well. Then I sat around for, I think, like another half hour until Josiah came around, and so Matt and I decided to go LARPing at that time. Well, okay, I didn't LARP because I just had no energy in me left, but Matt and Josiah did, so yeah. After about, I think, an hour and a half, no, just an hour of LARPing or so, we watched the Evillecon's Got Talent show, semifinals, not the finals, unfortunately. Stayed for a few rounds, and then Josiah left. Then Matt and I decided it was about time for us to head home, so end of day 2 there. Now, day 3, my day 3 started pretty early, aka I stayed up until 3 a.m. working on an actual psychic team. That was fun. It really wasn't. I got maybe like 4 hours of sleep. Went to the Pokemon meetup, again, 3rd day, and my psychic team was just objectively much more fair and much more fun than my dark type team. I'll post a different video showing it off against my friend Quaid, who, spoiler, gets wrecked. I'm sorry, Quaid. You didn't hear that from me. Anyway, moving on. We went back to the table, got a few more challenges. I don't think anyone actually beat me from the table. Yeah, even Matt lost against the strategy. Then again, he wasn't exactly trying. I wasn't trying. There was no reason. He already got my gym card anyway. Unfortunately, around this time, it was kind of awkward for me being a gym leader, because I wanted to stay at the table for some last minute challenges, just in case if anybody else wanted to enter. There were, I think, 2 or 3 people who challenged me. And then Matt just kind of had to stick around. Then again, what can we do? 2 hours until the actual final tournament. So, fast forward 2 hours. The Elite 3 is there, along with the champion. Yeah, because one Elite 4 member was missing. So, I joked to Matt, hey, what if I got promoted to Challenger to Gym Leader, and now to Elite 4 member? And like, a minute later, Autumn White walks back in, looks at me, and is like, hey, you want to be at our final Elite 4 member? I'm like, oh, heck yes! And so, I go back behind the table where all the Elite 4 members are supposed to be sitting. I get my team ready, then the actual Elite 4 member was just, she walks in, and I get demoted. So I went from Challenger to Gym Leader to Elite 4 to Gym Leader again. Oh well, I still got to challenge the Elite 4s. It was a little bit unfortunate, because for some reason everyone thought the battle format had to be 6v6 singles, which, if you don't know, that is the most boring and slow-paced format of any Pokemon game. It triples, rotation, doubles, and anything goes faster than that. But unfortunately, like, people just thought we had to do that, which kind of took up a lot of the time. So we had to take a 15-minute extension and have all the battles pretty much be 3v3 singles just to make it go that much faster. Get your last-minute Elite 4 pieces of paper in, because they were just handing out numbered pieces of paper to keep track of who won and who lost. The champion, he was actually a substitute for the real champion who had his 3DS crushed, unfortunately. He may or may not have quit, because everyone just destroyed his team. So he just left the room and everybody just got a free champion piece of paper. I don't know what to call those things. Okay, after the time was over, there were 6 or so people, I think it was 6, eligible to try and become champion. I was one of them, of course. And I faced against I don't know his real name. I'll go by his in-game name. Steel, with an E at the end. I know this guy. I was kind of afraid of his team in singles, which unfortunately had to be 6v6 singles for the finals. And I was doing fairly well. I think I had a 5-3 or 4 lead after his Gliscor feints to my Garchomp's rough skin. Unfortunately, he got a freeze on my Garchomp because of Ice Fang, which let him get a free switch into his Porygon Z, get Z conversion, kill my Garchomp. I had to send out Ferrothorn, kills that thing. I send out Gastrodon, kind of halfway stall him to maximize my health at the end of it. Finally kill that thing. He sends out, I don't remember, Gengar? Kills my Gastrodon. My Rotom Wash kills that thing, but lives with, I think, like 10 health. Unfortunately, his very last thing was a Mega Scizor, and a Bullet Punch killed it at that range, which was kind of unfortunate. Oh, right. That Porygon Z did kill one more thing. It was my Conkeldurr, which was pretty unfortunate, considering I was kind of betting on that thing taking care of the Gengar and the Scizor, but oh well. Matt also ended up losing his first. I don't remember to whom. I think it was the guy who was champion first year, and then I beat him the second year. Anyway, all that matters is I'm not champion. Oh, I don't care. It was fun. After that, we went to the closing ceremonies. Matt was kind of questioning why, and then it was revealed. The bags of candies that they throw at the end. I sat in the second row and ended up getting 4 bags thrown at me, which I gave one to Matt, kept one for myself, and then tossed 2 away. The first toss was beautiful, went straight to the back, over everyone's head. Second toss, I might have almost hit someone square in the face. It didn't, but I'm sorry anyway if you happen to be listening to this. That was not intentional. Overall, this Evillecon was definitely a step up from last year, even with the less floor space because of a different location. You had more ways to get engaged in Evillecon because there were the 4 houses thing with the 4 Chinese directions with Suzaku, Byakko, Genbu, and then Seiryu. By the way, Suzaku best team. I just want to say that. Any other team is a loser. Suzaku all the way. I'm just kidding. I unfortunately didn't get to actually participate in any of that stuff, but oh well. There was also a scavenger hunt that you could have done. I don't know what all there was. There was something about taking a selfie with Ox King, taking a selfie with the dog that was being walked around, and taking a picture of people battling. Those are the only 3 I know. There was also hunting for the Dragon Balls for house points. So yeah, overall, Evillecon 2017 better than 2016. Now, my personal end message to anybody who wants to be in the Pokemon Challenge but doesn't think that they're competitive enough, it doesn't really matter. Just go ahead and have fun. Heck, just, I don't know, leave a comment. I'll make you a team if that's what it takes. I'd love for more people to be in it. If the gym leader thing stays, these next years are definitely the time to get into it, considering you could just build a team to get around us. That's what some people actually did. That's absolutely fine. That's just like in the actual game. Anyway, that's the end of this video. Until the next one. See ya!